everyone. So we're getting ready for our friends and family opening night for the 2024 Noble Manor Haunt. As you can see, our yard, people have been coming by non-stop, checking it out, seeing everything we've done. But I figured I'd go ahead and record a video, kind of a behind the scenes walkthrough before we open up. We'll have no lights on, no animatronics running, none of the effects, strictly behind the scenes. And obviously I'm not going to post this until after Halloween's over. That way everybody keeps their surprises for them. But let's take a quick look through. So this year we added some projections. You're not going to see those right now, but in this corner you have zombies trying to get out. And this year we decided to go with the Mausoleum theme. So we built this mausoleum out front. Of course, being Noble Manor, it has to be properly labeled. We put LEDs behind this so it glows at night. So you got a nice red glow to it. Gives it that creepy vibe as you're walking up to it to see, not knowing where you're going to enter. Then from there, you actually enter the mausoleum to enter the haunt. Originally, this was going to be a free-floating nun out above the whole haunt, but it kept not working. And after several days of trial and error, I decided to scrap that. We were spending too much time on it. We did find this photo op backdrop at Spirit, so the manager let us have it because it just felt it went perfect in here. Kind of gave it that perfect vibe as you walk in. So as guests come in, they're gonna make their way around. They'll make their way through, and first thing they come into is the mausoleum. So lots of different things going on in here, different things we added. This coffin, I made my first actual homemade animatronic. We got a wiper motor in there. So this thing is actually opening and closing slowly. Dracula's hiding in there. It's a perfect little spot to creep people out. We made these stained glass windows that we put LED lights behind so they glow at night and it looks like a true mausoleum with the light coming in. My wife made all these candles. So at night, she has to light every one of these little tea light candles. I mean, they're LED, but still lots of little buttons to flip to give the candle effect. And also in this room, notice kind of a gap there. You won't see it at night when you're walking through, but that's one of our actor hideouts. That's where we will have a nun waiting to scare everybody and doing the occasional peekaboo out to the crowd. So as they make their way through, they will pop out to the cemetery that's behind the mausoleum. This thing's lit with moonlight lighting, so it looks like it's all like a full moon outside. They'll make their way around. We're gonna have a Reaper actor in here, and he's gonna be kind of guiding people through, giving them a spook as they make their way through. Right here you see a hidden door. The backside of this hidden door is actually a dual scare. So later you'll see a hallway we go through and there's a drop window. So you definitely get to have fun scaring everybody at the drop window. But this actor also gets to poke through to the hallway we're about to go through and scare people through there. So they get double the fun. So as people make their way through the cemetery, they'll hit the hallway. You have the dogs of hell waiting for them. And they're going to have to make their way across this wonky bridge. So this bridge is very squishy and moves around on you. And they just kind of have to have a handrail to hold on to. Once they get to the other side, you'll kind of see. So the bridge is on foam. So as they step, it pushes down and moves on them. So from there, they pop into our swamp. This is our little swamp area. We have the laser lights mounted. This year, one addition we did was we added scents to it. So we got Froggy's Fog scent distributors. So in this room, there's actually a swamp scent. So it'll smell like a swampy marsh in here. We don't have a lot of extra stuff because the main key feature in here is going to be the lasers that make the swamp. So you get the laser swamp effect. This year we also bought a Froggy's Fog machine. I cannot stress enough the lessons we learned about buying cheap ones from Spirit and other small stores and their fog juice. to where we've been pumping usually 8 fog machines and not getting the effect. We bought this one fog machine. It's way overkill, so we have to actually dial it back. I use this to distribute it. It's a drain pipe. So instead of pushing all the fog out into one big blob of fog, it comes out in several streams of fog. We don't really have an actor set for this room right now. I still gotta paint that wall. But if an actor does come, we do have this door that actually does work. So they can pop in and out and scare people if they want. So move on from here, we go into the Voodoo Shack. This is a room where my wife and her friend put a lot of work into this room to make it as creepy as possible. They did more candles. We added lots of just creepy voodoo type things. All the branches, they handmade these just by getting scraps from around our property. And then we have a really cool kind of voodoo priest guy that's going to be in here. He's got a really creepy outfit, a cool mask, so it's going to look really good. From here we had a turnaround area we weren't sure what to do with, so we just kind of made it a yard, but we incorporated Ghostface in here just because we had a phone booth, didn't know what to do with it, left it, figured a phone, Ghostface making a call, so that works. So as you leave that voodoo room, you end up in this yard for a shack. Then you're going to step into this shack. And we are in the living room of this shack. In this living room, you are going to have a large man in his tighty whities, covered in food, just looking all gross, looking like he puked on himself. There'll be a little old lady sitting here, force feeding him, basically feeding him to death. And the path we chose makes it where people have to walk right by him. They cannot get away from him. From there, we go from the living room to the kitchen, where we're going to be cooking up some bodies. We got a really cool severed head that we got at the recent Midsummer Scream. Love the look. We're going to be offering to feed people. We have a couple chefs that'll be in here. We still need to throw some last minute blood on the walls. This oven here, this turns on, it looks like burning embers, so it'll look like we're cooking those hands. So it's going to be a great room, very creepy. Then from here, you go into a bedroom. This is a gross hoarder style bedroom. Cockroaches, clothes, trash. You're going to have a really kind of trashy girl on the bed. She's trying to keep them from cooking her baby. They're wanting to have some fresh food, so they're going to try to get in here and cook her baby. She wants to protect it. She also wants to protect you, so she's going to be guiding people out. So there's a door, but the door doesn't work. People are going to have to go through the closet to get out. And we're going to hang some more clothes here in just a little bit, some long dresses, some stuff that hangs down lower. But the goal is they have to go through the closet to get out of the room. Once they start to go through the closet, they're going to end up in a squeeze tunnel. So this year we did buy a professional squeeze tunnel. When we turn it on, these walls, they inflate, they come out, they squeeze together, it's pitch black, and you have to squeeze your way through here. And once you make out the other side, you're suddenly in a tunnel with spiders. You just got to make your way around the tunnel of spiders, and you pop into our mask room. This room was a fan favorite last year. People love this room. So if you had been here before, you'd remember it. So we decided to bring it back. It's lit with black lights. It's pitch black in here. The only thing you see are the masks glowing, and there will be an actor or two hiding in here. Those actors are in a black morph suit. You won't be able to see them, but they will have a couple masks on their suit somewhere. So basically they lay flat against the wall. They're hidden, and as you walk through, the wall suddenly will come out after you. Definitely a favorite for people. And then it'll be dark in here, and this is that drop down window I showed you earlier. So as they're making their way to make this turn, this drop down window will drop and an actor will come out. From there, they make their way into what our son calls our mannequin garden. This room is lit with a single strobe that flashes real slow. And, you know, lots of mannequins. And the killer thing is that we got white morph suits too with more plastic. So we're gonna have actors in here that look like mannequins under the plastic in a white morph suit. So as the strobe flashes, when it goes black, then when it flashes on, some of the mannequins will have moved. They may be right in front of you, they may have moved beside you, you just won't know. I didn't mention when I was talking about the scent stuff, when we were back in the room with the bedroom, we have a mildew scent in there too. So we had another scent burner in there, so it smells like mildew the whole time. So now moving on, you hit the clown hallway. This was a fun maze idea I had. We've always done clowns, typically in a room. This time we did a hallway that's just a whole maze. So they come through a curtain and Art's waiting for them. We lit him with professional lighting, so it's just like a nice circus theme in here. And then they come around through another curtain. And once they start coming through here, it's pitch black. And the way I lit everything up was with little tiny spotlights. So it stays pitch black, other than when they come around. They meet him there. The fun part about this spot is you're coming down a hallway, you move this, Pennywise is there, you turn to go, and there's a live actor right here with a horn. So he's gonna scare the crap out of everybody popping out. There's a scent thing here. This is giving a cotton candy smell. So all these hallways smell like cotton candy now. And remember, it's pitch black. I don't know if you can see, there's a little pin light up there, right there. That little pin light shines on him and gives him just enough light to light him up, but keep it dark in here. Once they go down this hallway, they come around, and there's Hugs. He's waiting for them. They'll come around this hallway. Remember, it's going to be pitch black. When they come through, there'll be a spotlight on the cagey. He will be waiting for them, but this curtain can't be seen. Our actor that has the horn can also pop out right here and scare people as they go through. From there, they go around another corner. There's another creepy clown waiting for them. And they keep going, come out. There's Crouchy, our giant clown. He's a favorite of people. From there, they turn and they finally make it out. So that's a basic rundown of this year's haunt. It's totally different at night. I've got lost in there myself last night because I turned off the lights on one end and had to come back out the other end. Ran into a couple walls, but once the lighting's on, it really is fun. And I'll probably do another walkthrough with all the lighting on. That way we document that. But figured people would like to see a little behind the scenes, what all has gone into it. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you guys make it out to the haunt. If you haven't, plan to come out one year. It is free. We never charge anybody. We like sharing Halloween and don't think people should miss out if they can't afford it. So we put a little extra in and try to make it good. Anyways, have fun. Have a good spooky season.